To elaborate, the reason I say this is because we already all know each other. We all grew up together, regardless of if people want to admit it or not. To a certain degree, yeah. And you got to remember that when these interviewers arrive to interview these players, they're arriving from a distant space, though. It may seem close, though. It's very distant. And so that not only will that affect probably the next game or the game after that, it affects the whole total sports world, to be honest. Especially if the player is arriving from a bad mood. The interviewer asks a question and the player responds crazy. Then somebody who made back the interviewer could probably take offense to that. Then now it's World War Five or Six that's out of control. You know what I'm saying? just literally as also figuratively speaking. Though say if and a lot of times the coaches battles is not really with the players, it's with their assistant coaches. I'm talking about the head coaches. And then the assistant coaches battles don't really be with the head coach or the players. Their battles be with the GMs or maybe the governors or maybe the counselors of a school or maybe the and we are dealing within the country or maybe the referees problem may not be with the blah blah blah, maybe with the referees or something, and we already have all this foundational music to support each side, each all that, to where we can continue to progress forward. Then the pastors be in the stands, you know what I'm saying? Then the food chains, the people who that's what they do. They be in the stands, you know what I'm saying? So the players wants to do certain operations within the schemes of within plays so they could get the outcome that they desire, you know what I'm saying? So it's different, it's kind of slightly different agendas with a similar common goal. So that's why I posed that question about, about really cracking down on the chemistry of who's conducting the interview. Then and as also the I mean, YouTube is a great platform, though. I'm talking about these press conferences, these specific press conferences. Sure. If the play, let the player focus, because when these it sounds like they're just trying to dictate the score of the outcome, and that's where they see resistance because it's another team who want that outcome, who wants that. So peace, love, well one.